That's it, yeah. Oh, that's your guy. Oh.
Was it bad?
Oh, no, it's great. Yeah. I think I'm about to describe it. Did you flip that view screen around so I can take a look? I got some salt water in my eye. Oh, I'm in the for sure.
Alright, boys. Hey. You alright, ready? Oh, shit.
Spin me?
No.
I can't get a picture.
Bring him back! Bring him back!
Bring him back.
Oh, watch out.
All right, you're back on the Untitled at the Bamboozle. We are on My Chem bus. You can hear Motion City in the background, and we decided to turn the interview over to you, the fans. You guys sent us so many questions for My Chem. We can't do them all, otherwise we'd be here all day, and they got to play as the Black Parade. So here's a couple. This is really cool. We just started doing this with fans, and it's a great way to sneak in. And we're going to start with this one. This is from Michelle. By the way, send your real names, people. Whatever. What's the weirdest thing a fan has done to try to meet you?
Well, sometimes you'll be like backstage and there'll be the kids that are like laying in these like in traction almost, like in the paramedics booth, right. And like they're in the bed and they have these things like stuck in their arms and they're like, you know, trying to resuscitate them, and all of a sudden you'll walk by and be like, oh my God, is she all right? And the girl will get up and be like, oh, Frankie, and like start like a conversation with you, and it's like, oh, okay,
That's happened.
I guess that works.
That happens sometimes.
Yeah.
All right,
That's kind of weird.
I'd say very weird. Let's see. What's her name? Rachel Reed wants to know if Gerard sleeps naked.
Yes, he does.
No.
Oh, you did when you
I
slept with me.
remember you. Wow. My Chem.
He told me it had to be that way. I don't know.
I have these badass pajamas with.
Yeah. What happened to pajamas with the skeleton on?
Oh, those. You know what? I have no idea where those are. They're too hot to sleep in anyway. That's when I would sleep naked. When I would go to bed with those on, and they were so hot I'd have to take them off. And I don't like sleeping naked. So.
Really?
Yeah, I'm a pajama kind of guy.
Wow.
They have to match too.
Oh, okay.
And I like the bottoms and the t-shirt combo too. You know.
Fair enough.
Bottoms. Yeah, it's true.
I had a really cool vocal coach. She liked the way I sang, so she said, I'm just going to teach you some things to warm up. There's these weird, like you pull on your tongue and you go gee hee hee. And it feels like you have like all this room back there, and it really does help.
At the end of August, you're going back to the States to do the co-headlining Honda Civic Tour with Blink-182. How cool is that? That's one of my favorite bands too, from when I was even like 10 years younger.
Yeah, no, seriously. I mean, we hung out with the Blink guys to announce the tour, and not to make them feel like old or anything, but like I was like, you know, I wore a Blink-182 t-shirt to my freshman orientation. Like, it's kind of weird that we're doing this show now. So.
Day in the life of Gerard.
Going to get coffee.
This is what Gerard sees.
Going to get coffee. That's all it be.
As a band, we're just so into. Oh, you want some? Oh, I thought you were. Sorry. Yeah, we're so into just evolving as artists and musicians, and you know, to top what we've done before. And you know, I really love the analogy.
She asks for puppy dogs. She asks for puppy dogs. She asks for puppy dogs.
See that we picked her question.
Okay, sure. We'll just read it.
Michelle from Argentina.
Okay.
So the question is, if you were walking down the street and you run into a clone of yourself, someone that looks just like you, what would you do to show your fans that you are the real you and not the clone?
Oh, wow.
Take a Twilight Zone episode.
Wow. Michelle from Argentina wants to know. That's a what would we do if we ran into a clone of ourselves to prove it was us? What would we do without the clone?
Oh wait, are we setting up a signal so if it ever happens? I don't know. Is that what they mean?
I might embrace the double.
You might embrace
I would embrace the double.
And then
that's how you know.
That's
how you. Oh, sorry. That's how we'll know it's the real you if you're hugging the other one.
Oh no, not an actual. I mean, I would just like that there was another person out there that was like me, and use them to do things. You know. I don't think I would.
You actually wouldn't prove.
I wouldn't prove that who was the real one. I would just go with it.
Come with me.
Come with me.
Who saw you?
Yes, exactly.
I like his answer. That's a great answer.
Yeah, I mean, well, we've just been back here warming up and whatnot. I haven't gotten to meet anybody yet.
Yeah.
Because they always say, like, at festivals, it's the perfect place for collaborations to be ignited. Is there a chance of you running into Tayo Cruz and going, well, we're not that similar, but maybe let's make something happen?
I don't know who that is, but...
You don't know who Tayo Cruz is?
No,
He's on stage, but you go and see him.
Okay. Yeah, well, I mean, we're kind of the rock band here today, so I guess there's the Strokes, too, and the Vaccines today, but we're kind of the rock band in this area, so we don't know anybody.
Mike, we've talked about your high five superstition before.
Oh, yeah.
About how you missed the last high five.
No, here's the thing.
What is it? Explain.
No, here's the thing. If I connect them all, then something could possibly go wrong.
Right.
If I miss one, that means the show's going to be awesome, but I can't miss it on purpose.
No.
If that makes any sense to anybody, I don't think it does.
That's weird.
Is that the whole idea, Mike? You want to come off stage knowing that you don't really have anything left to give? You've just thrashed the shit out of it?
Yeah, I mean, you get to use all your energy. You know, like, you save some for the end, and then you get rid of it all, so when you're done, you're just
you have to spend all of it.
Thud. When I was little, I was petrified of sharks, and I wouldn't go in the ocean. And even, like, swimming pools I was afraid of. Because I was like, man, there's sharks in it. And then later on, that took a new form when we almost died shooting The Ghost of You. We're in the middle of the ocean with 100 pounds of gear on. We're in the shot where we're rushing off the boat. They had to shoot it in the middle of the ocean for some reason with us on it. When the trapdoor flung down, everybody ran forward. They thought they can get the drawbridge up really quick, and it didn't happen. The boat started to capsize, and it filled with water, and it was up to here. And I was like, well, this is the end. I've had a good life. The band was fun. I have awesome friends. But they saved us because I'm here today.
I think what's cool about us, too, is I mean, me and Gerard are like 27. We've gotten past the point. Look at it, I just put my hand in a cupcake. We've gotten past that point, you know, like, that's not a concern for us. The main concern, I think, for us is just being successful and making good music and...
With this down or anything?
Frank, in Vampire Money, do you say, oh yeah, oh, there it goes.
I don't know, I was drunk.
Don't remember. Are we coming to Mexico this year?
I don't know.
Not sure?
Not sure on that one.
Sure.
Can I get a whoop whoop? You just
There it
did.
was.
The first time we saw My Chemical Romance video on MTV,
Were we on Warped Tour?
I don't remember.
I remember it was like, I think it was like 3 in the morning.
About it
Yeah,
before
people I know.
yeah, like my mom would call me up and be like, it's on MTV.
Yeah.
Same with my mom.
I don't think we saw it for a while.
But it didn't feel like it was on TV. It felt like it was just on your TV. You know, like
That was at first that's what it was like. It was just like we had popped the DVD in a bunch of times, but then after a while, it started to look different because it's on TV and there's something different about that. This shaped me and brutalized me for a good 4 years. My first romance, I met this girl, Barbara, and I was like this fat kid and she was this cute chick, and she was into really cool stuff. Like, she knew about all these really cool bands I had never heard of, like Archers of Loaf and stuff like that. And
whoa.
Yeah, and I don't know, she was just really rad, and I totally fell in love with her. And then she went on vacation to Greece, and you know, because of that, she had to dump me. She wanted to have fun while she was over there.
Oh,
you gotta have fun when you're in Greece.
It was brutal.
Straight up.
There were moments where I was on the floor, pounding, just bawling, drunk on... First time, I think... Wait, let me think. First time I wore makeup, it was creepy. You want to hear it?
Mine's creepy too.
I guarantee you that it's you home alone.
Yeah! I found some of my mom's lipstick, and the creepy thing was, though, that I was like 16, 17 years old, probably about the time I got dumped for the first time, but...
You should have known it wasn't right.
It wasn't right. I put on some lipstick and checked it out in the mirror, and it definitely reminded me of Rocky Horror, and I was definitely into it. And I would do that sometimes after that. And then came the clothes.
Gerard, you've actually been very sensible and gone for a waterproof jacket there.
Yeah. I wanted to make sure I stayed warm and waterproof.
The last thing we want when you're on stage is a sort of wet T-shirt competition style event taking place, right?
Yeah, I mean, well, we get pretty sweaty anyway. I won't be wearing this on stage.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you going to do a sort of strip tease as you go throughout the show?
Probably not.
Really? Okay. Because the audience get pretty wild at your gigs. I've seen your audience before.
They do, yeah.
I imagine if you were to derobe throughout, it would get off the scale, correct?
Yeah, I don't think anyone wants to see that, though. So
I don't know. There'll be a lot of red button viewers tuning in.
I think the most I've ever taken off is a jacket.
Okay, fair enough. You could go further today. Maybe just fling one shoe off.
I don't know about that.
It's crazy. I mean, we didn't even know about it until it was happening. And then we're like, somebody's like, yeah, it's you guys against, just Jay-Z and Linkin Park. And we're like, all right, well, it's good that we got 4 nominations. That's cool. We should be really happy with those 4 nominations. And then we beat Jay-Z and Linkin Park, and we're like, oh, whoa. And then they're like, all right, now you're up against Killers. And we're like, oh, man. Well, it's good to have 4 nominations. You should be proud of that.
I told my mom that, and she's like, I really like the Killers.
Lady Gaga's version of the box, and her box was a lot nicer than this box.
Was it?
Hey, this is Ray, and you're watching The Box versus My Chemical Romance.
Right. Peanut butter and Rice Krispie treats. If you weren't playing music in a band, what would you be doing?
This is true,
perfect.
actually.
We'll be
That's
eating
exactly true.
Eating peanut butter and Rice Krispie treats.
All day.
Oh, this is fun. I want to do this too.
Monster Truck Rally. What was your favorite and least favorite class in school?
Monster
Truck Rally.
I'm just taking a guess
Go,
here.
go.
Blonde hair Gerard. Let's see. Oh, it's so off. What's each of your favorite song of the new album? We'll answer that one for
Well,
Ray.
that's the song that didn't make the album, though.
Yeah, Blonde Hair Gerard.
The Ballad of Blonde Hair Gerard.
That was a really good song.
Yeah.
Well, the thing about Blonde Hair Gerard, it was this great song. It didn't make the record. It's a little bit country, a little bit techno. It was really good, though.
Just didn't have the juice.
I don't think the world was ready for it, to be honest with you. So maybe next record we'll have Blonde Hair Gerard. Good. Honor it.
Okay. The American Spirit. Could be a cigarette, could be a plane, I'm not sure. Are there any particular musicians you have always wanted to work with? Well, I think that might be the name of a band. And if it isn't, they should start a band and then we could work with them.
The American Spirit.
The American Spirit.
Guys, go have a shower,
very
but
much for
just
that.
finally, from your perspective, what is the feeling like when you've worked so hard on a song, you've written it in your bedroom, and then you come out and play it to 55,000 people, and they're singing back every word to you?
There's nothing that comes close to it. It's the single most rewarding feeling in the world. Like, it beats anything, it beats any drug. Like, the fact that you can write and play something literally, like you said, in your bedroom or your basement.
What about
or
like an
hotel.
amazing blowjob? Even better?
I think it's better.
Do you vote for better?
It's not better.
Plead the fifth.
Yeah,
No.
all right.
The feeling that you get really is better than a blowj.
Well, that's a really good question because that's one of the main things we've always strived to do. Instead of feeling like our fucking wallets or just other things like that or getting famous, none of that was ever a goal. We wanted to make a difference. That's why the band was started. The difference we want to make is, number one, to let these kids know that they're not alone, that they're actually not that messed up, and that they could do whatever they want. They can express themselves however they want without being persecuted or called a faggot or some kind of racist thing. And really just to get people to get over their stuff so they could live. Like, living's very important. I'm actually not afraid to die personally anymore because I feel like we live. Like, we really live. And
my mind was blown. It's a big day. Yeah, I remember getting the call and just going, wow, okay.
For My Chemical Romance, we just wanted to thank you guys
Like
for...
Starbucks. I know people are going to hate me for saying it, but...
No, man, you can't.
It's so damn good.